Good morning, guys. Good morning, guys. So, if I'm being 100% honest, the contract update doesn't make me excited. If anything, it makes me a little bit morbid, a little indecisive, right? A little concerned. And the reason I say that is because too many people are going to blindly accept whatever offer Renfro presents to the union membership. And that is a huge problem. OPM released data saying that health insurance premiums will rise on a minimum 13.5%. Okay, guys, that's just healthcare. Okay, I think the biggest misconception is that people are waiting on a substantial wage increase based off of the time we have not had a contract. Okay, so we are including the inflation that has already passed between 23 into 24. Okay, what we're not thinking about is from 24 on. Okay, the things that are changing right now as we speak. Okay, guys, 13.5% healthcare insurance. I saw a chart on Reddit showing that my particular plan that I'm in is going to go up from my contribution from $95 to $115 a week. Okay, guys, that is $20. Okay, a dollar raise is $40 a check, so that's 50 cents. Now, if I got a 50-cent raise, that's just going back to my healthcare. You kind of get what I'm saying? In order for us to get a substantial wage increase, okay, guys, we have to look at the big picture, at the ballpark number. Okay, we have to assume that union dues are going to go up. We know health insurance is going to go up. Okay, we have to assume that the price of consumer goods aren't going to fall because the interest rate is dropping. You know, these businesses have already priced in wage increases for their employees. They've already priced in rent increases, light increases. Everything that we face on a micro level at our household is the reasons that we complain that we need a raise, because of rising energy costs, rising fuel costs, the cost of goods, the cost of groceries. Okay, businesses face those costs as well. So when a business has to pay more to purchase raw items, i.e. a restaurant has to pay more for their product, they have to sell it for more, they have to pay their employees more. So just because interest rates fall doesn't mean that these businesses have not already included the increase in their premiums. So prices are not going to drop. Okay, the 2 years that we've been working without a raise, we've gotten by with that. Okay, we cut back, we started counting our pennies, and it brought us to where we are today with the money that we were already making. Now the anticipated money that we're projected to get in a raise increase or wage increase, that has to keep us even from where we are now, just struggling to get by, plus the anticipated cost of what's coming. Okay, to vote blindly just because we see a 15-20% wage increase is ludicrous. Okay, we've waited 507 days, I think today is, don't quote me on that. We've waited over 500 days to finally get some news from Renfro, and now we're just gonna jump on his first offer because, oh, my family has been without money for 2 years. I have not had a raise. Oh, no, guys, no. Negotiations, the first offer is always the worst offer. And I know that you guys are gonna hop on the first train out of the station. You know, the first offer you get, you know, oh, I'm retiring, let me accept this. The problem with that is you show how weak our union is. Postal management says, wow, we made these guys wait a year and a half, and now we're going to screw them and watch them accept it. Why? Why? Why trust the wolf in sheep's clothing? Now, I know that I can't be the only one to think the way that I think. I know that out of 200 and some odd thousand letter carriers, there has to be some sense that what we have here is the greatest opportunity that we've ever had in the history of this union, aside from the wildcat strike where we forced our arm and forced our hand. This is the greatest time in organized labor. Why do I have to repeat myself? The dock workers had an extraordinary win. Okay, 62% wage increase, and people will call them crazy, saying, oh, you should have took the 50. There's no way you're going to get the 75. They got the 62, and that protects what's been going on for the last year and what's going to happen in the near future. Okay, will things level out? Probably, but the cost of living is never going to go back down. It's only going to keep going up. And I know these guys on here say, oh, you know nothing about economics and this and that. Well, you know what? You show me something that's gone sky high and back down and leveled out. The cost of cars, the cost of eggs, these things fluctuate, okay? However, when something is steadily rising, especially our standard of living in this country, that just becomes the new norm, okay? So our wages increase slowly and the price of everything else increases, and people say, well, if you pay the people more, everything else goes up. What are we going to do? What are we going to do? Are we going to accept mediocre wages and still have everything go up? Or are we going to fight for what we need? I mean, we live in a country where it's the richest country in the world, but yet the people that support it and pay into the tax system get little if nothing back for it. Guys, I know I'm going on a rant. The most important thing is, guys, do not vote just because you've been waiting. If you wait a little longer, the reward may just be that greater. Okay? If we deny this contract, if they present it to us and they present a ratification, if the membership do not ratify or do not accept the contract, guess what? Renfro has to go back and talk with the Postal Service again. But this time, he's going back under our demand. He's not going back because him and DeJoy are playing ping pong. He's going back, well, listen, my membership didn't accept this. This is what they want. This is what they want. Okay, we can't go on strike, but we could demand what we want. And after he presents that offer, if nothing gets done with it, it goes to arbitration. It should have been an arbitration. Renfro says, oh, he don't want it to go to arbitration because he'll get rid of CCAs, but he can't guarantee a one-table pay system, or he can't guarantee a substantial wage increase. Guys, even if we vote no, okay, he has to go back to the table and present our side to management. It's like a lawyer. If a prosecutor gives a lawyer a deal, the lawyer has the obligation to present that deal to his client. And if the client says no, the lawyer has to tell the prosecution he said no, and either they're going to go to trial, aka arbitration, or they're going to work out another deal. So don't be a sheep. Don't just say, oh, I've been waiting 510 days and I can't afford a gallon of milk. Yes, you can afford a gallon of milk. Most postal employees make a starting postal employee is making $22 an hour. Okay, that's year one. Okay, CCAs are the lowest paid. Now, if you're making over $30 an hour, okay, if you're in the lower end or the higher end of table 2, you're not gonna lose anything. You're not gonna lose sleep over $2 raise. A $2 raise is $160 a check. So you're telling me $160 right now is gonna make or break you? It's not. Cancel your Netflix subscription. Cancel your Hulu. Cancel your gym membership. You're getting exercise out here, walking your route every day. Cut back until you get the money that you need to pay for those luxuries. You'll be a fool if you accept something for the next 3 or 4 years and a year down the road you're complaining, oh, it's still not enough money. Vote with your mind, not your heart. Anyway, guys, until next time, I'll be here, you'll be there. Peace.